Hello, everybody. My name is Christopher Walsh. My friends call me Chris, or sometimes Walsh, depending on how well you know me. Um, Here with my wife, Tracy, and my tech expert, Brady, who's
Hi.
helping me with this since I'm 45 years old and back in school for the first time in a while. My major is liberal arts and history. I was born and raised in Vineland. I now live in Millville. I did graduate in 1994 from Vineland. Soon after, I went and traveled and followed the Grateful Dead for a couple years, and then the band Fish. Between those travels and family travels and travels of my youth, I've been to 48 out of 50 states. I'm hoping to get to the last two, Hawaii and Alaska, with my family. Um, there's a million things I could show you guys to give you a description of me. I've chosen some things that display my passion, such as the jerseys and my sports. I've also got some tools here that show my hard work mentality, and I've actually combined the last couple things. This is a Dad Joke Pro Cup along with my wedding ring. That's on my finger. Kind of tell you why those things represent who I've always been and who I am now. So we'll start with the jerseys. I'm an avid sports fan. I used to play hockey in my youth, along with football and all the other sports. But hockey is by far my favorite sport to play. I'm a huge Penguins fan. It's my Sidney Crosby jersey, who I think is the greatest player going right now. But my favorite athlete of all time is probably Mario Lemieux. I think he's actually the greatest hockey player of all time. I know people say Wayne Gretzky is, but I could argue otherwise, and that may actually be one of my presentations later. I'm also a huge Patriots fan. I know people give me a lot of slack with all the Brady stuff and how people feel about him, but I honestly think that he is a role model. I love his work ethic, and I'm such a huge fan of his. I actually named my son after him. His name is Brady as well. Now I'm a little bit older and kind of have to stick to the golf more than any of these sports. But while I'm not playing golf, I'm working, and some of the work I do, I'm an independent contractor. I make deliveries, but I've also been doing tile work since I was 10 years old. It was an old family trade. My first job was helping my uncle do tile at McGuire Air Force Base. And at 10 years old, I wasn't making great money, but it was a job. And it's helped me gain some side money when I lost my job with COVID. It's always a good fill-in, should I be in between jobs. But I also think it's a great trade to have. It helps me. I've redone my house. I've saved money being able to do that. And I help my friends and family out with projects of their own. With tile becoming less popular over the years, I've also moved into hardwood and laminate flooring. This is the sole I used for that as well too. These may be used in a demonstration video down the road for another presentation. The last things I have are my Dad Joke Pro Cup, given to me by my son, because there's nothing better, I'm sure he will agree, than me having a cup of coffee in the morning and telling him a good dad joke. I've always been a class clown. I like to have fun. I like a good sense of humor. I've always been like that. And 13 years ago, I married my wife. She settled me down a little bit. I have this ring. This is my last item, and this represents who I am now. My circle, my house, my family, that's what I'm all about. While I have my jerseys and my passion, there's nothing more important to me than my family and my pets. I gotta have my pets in there as well too, our dog Sparky and cat Lucy. So again, my passion is my sports. My tools show my work ethic and how I'm willing to provide and go the extra mile for my friends and family. And the cup shows my sense of humor. I hope that everyone would agree with that in my house. And my ring is my everything. That represents my heart. If you guys have any more questions about my history or anything like that, feel free to give me a call. We're asking questions. And if you need any work done on your house, feel free to give me a call as well too. I'll give you a good quote. Thank you. Have a good semester.